What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shout. And as always, I got my podcast partner in the building with me, OG Gangsta Wicked of Ghetto Mafia.
I told you 55,000 times.
I can't even hear because you ain't even in the mic trying to talk slick.
55,000 times that I'm Galaxy Wick. You got Future, you got Galaxy.
But Galaxy sound lame as hell, man. I ain't gonna be calling you no Milky Way.
I got my Eastside partner here today. So all that hype.
Y'all gonna shut it down. Y'all gonna shut it down.
I got time today.
I'm glad you got time today because you know I'm here for it. But ain't time, man. We got a legend stepping off in the building. One half of the YoungBloodz, man. The man himself. Sean P, Sean Paul, what's good with it, boy?
Man, truly blessed, man. Truly blessed. What's going on, man?
The original Sean Paul.
The original Sean Paul.
We talked about that. It's an imposter out there now.
It's an imposter out there,
I mean, Sean, break that down to me because, see, I didn't even realize that it was getting crazy. I noticed the Sean P chain, but I was thinking, that's Sean Paul. What the hell?
Yeah. Let me tell you like real, man. Like, for real, that's my birth name. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no rap name. That's just who I'm here. I ain't handle my business like player handle his business, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, we ain't think about that back in our day. You know what I'm saying? We ain't know how to handle the correct business. You know what I'm saying? So he went on the snap and locked that one down. You know what I mean? So I had to go by Sean P. You know what I'm saying? So it's Sean P. East now, because I'm representing that 20 E, man. You feel me?
Ew. I mean, what goes through your mind, though, Sean, when you thinking this was my government name, and this man done ran out with my government name and this
it's
thing?
serious, man. I ain't know the business with that serious, home.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like the business like that. You know what I'm saying? For real. But
would y'all do a song together? Would you fuck with him on a song? I mean, I'm sure y'all don't talk before.
Yeah, we done chopped it up one time. We was actually, I think it was around the Source Awards way back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We chopped it up. You know, got a chance to meet him I was hot for a minute, but right. I had to holler at him though. You know what I'm saying? That's his government name as well. You know. Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. That's great.
But a song together, tell you, can't only be one light-skinned player on there, man. You can't have two light-skinned folk now.
Speaking of the light-skinned jamming, I mean, you had to throw the oop to Fabo with Drake, though, man.
Yeah, man. You know, that was my dog, man. I rock with Fabo, you know what I'm saying? And the song that came in from Drake, of course, it's anybody want that opportunity, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that ain't in me like that, you know what I'm saying? I picked what I wanted and what was comfortable with me, you know what I'm saying? And I heard Fabo all over that song, you know what I mean? I was like, hey, home, call folk, man. Folk jamming. I know I can hear him on that one, you know what I'm saying?
What was going through your mind when you got the call from Drake saying, hey, man, I want you on the song? And did you send a nigga another record?
Man, nah, I ain't send that, man. You know what I'm saying? I was on the couch just cool. You know what I'm saying? TV, I watch my favorite show. Yeah. I'll call you back, bro. Nah, for real, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad Fabo got a chance to get on there. Shout out to Rip and all them up there. What's vintage DJs or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, take me back to day one, though, Sean. As an artist, man, what was that point that let you know in your life that you was gonna go down this rap career and crank this thing all the way up?
Well, we're gonna take it back to the east side when I was about 12 years old, man. I used to be out there yeeking, you know what I'm saying? With my folks, I was like the young one on the east side.
I used to skinny him.
Hey, that's the truth now. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth.
I still gotta move. I got one left.
Hey, them boy with the truth now. You know I was the youngin'.
We gonna battle at the end of this show.
Too, man. I was the youngin' out there, you know what I'm saying? I was doing all the circles, you know what I'm saying? So it's always been in me, man. I jumped out the port like that, man. Mama made me like that, man. You know
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, what about Cuz, though, man? Pretty Kid. I mean, what role did he play in getting you in the game as well?
Yeah, well, you know, Pretty Kid, that's my first cousin, man. That's my mama's sister son, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Midwest side, you know what I'm saying?
Come
so
on.
Pretty Kid, man, that's my big cousin, man. That who showed me the way, man. That's everything I wanted to be when I was young, you know what I'm saying? So that was my right-hand man, you know.
Come on.
And we the only two in our family that's doing this thing what we do, like we always have, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right. I mean, talk about your inspirations, though, man. I mean, of course, coming out of the east side, you had to see a Ghetto Mafia going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
What was it like watching them doing their thing, and then also on the west side, seeing the Dungeon family doing their thing?
It was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that, you know, God put me in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was watching it. I was on the same street with them. I was on at the same stage with them. You know what I'm saying? So I was there, man. A lot of folk didn't jump out of the port that early. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I soaked it all up, man. And I ran with it. You feel me?
Now.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Soaked it all up, man. I appreciate y'all, brother.
Let me tell you something about Sean.
Talk to me.
Sean was always a star.
What?
always. Before a record ever came out. You know what I'm saying? He was the little nigga in the group.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The most player nigga, all the whole everywhere you went. You know, this ain't, you know ugly as you is. You
better stop it, because that nigga playing his role right now.
But Sean was always a player. Sean was always a celebrity. So when I look back at certain people that I don't see a lot of people come up in this game.
That's
right. You know, Cal, Jagged Edge. You know, we sing in the choir together.
Come on,
you understand what I'm saying? Like sleeping, in cribs together. His parents raised my mother.
My God,
you understand what I'm saying? So we like cousins.
Right.
But when you see Sean Paul was one of the people that I knew that I said, you know what, he's gonna be a celebrity. A lot of other people, you be like, it could go either way. You see what I'm saying? Even with Cal.
I'm with you.
Even with Cal, until he got with Twin them, you know what I'm saying? I say it could go either way, because Cal used to lead the choir, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Sean Paul, you say, he gonna be a celebrity. Only way he won't be, he's not gonna be a celebrity if he just don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Then he hooked up with my partner. I'm gonna bring him up. Ricardo Lewis. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Ricardo.
Cuddy, rest in peace.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me and Cuddy, all us used to be in the dance group together. Before rapper was you couldn't even rap.
Right.
The talent shows down here. If you got up on stage and rap, nigga, you got booed.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is the real. The dancing was the rap.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And this nigga here he was a man.
Hey man,
he was a man.
Like I say, man, I had some good mentors. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, man, back in them days, that was the rap game, the yeeking, you know what I'm saying, the yeeking system, you know what I'm saying, the yeeking circuit, man, and it's still going on to this day, man. And a lot of folk, what made a lot of, man. That yeeking, that's what made the music go for real. You know what I'm saying? Man. That's where it come from. You know what I mean?
Being able to get over there at LaFace, man, during the time where LaFace was one of the biggest things going in the city and in hip hop. What was that transition like for you when it was time for you to let your star shine, though?
Man, like I say, man, I always knew it, because my mama always told me it was going to be on, you know what I'm saying? So I always knew that in the back of my head, because I knew she pushed me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She already knew her song was. But that LaFace situation, it was a blessing, man. I wish I would have been a student of business at first, you know what I'm saying? Not that it did nothing wrong to me, because it did everything for me, you know what I'm saying? But if I would have known a little more, it would have did everything for me, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that.
But like I say, it's a lesson and a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So, everything good, man.
I mean, shake them off and you wait, though, man. I mean, when them things hit the club and went crazy, and then song like You Wait, we all done been to the basketball game. We know where that came from. So, I mean, for you to be able to put that Atlanta lingo in the music and take it worldwide, what was that like, too?
Man, actually, man, I had another hook to it. You know what I'm saying? It still was kicking like the same cadence, man. But KP, he like, man, what y'all be talking about, that you and everything, make it, you know what I'm saying? So I came up with that you and hook, you know what I'm saying? Now that beat, let me tell you about Mark Twain.
Talk to me.
Mark Twain, the producer of that you track, man. So we all live together, man. And he just had it broke down real simple when he was creating. That thing played like a week and a half. Boy, I got tired of hearing that thing. I like, boy, I'm finna hurry up and make up some of this thing. But that shit got this shit all home. You feel me? But shout out to Twain. Shout out to Twain for real, man. Cause shout out Malik Willis, you know what I'm saying? Twain's son. Yeah. We got Added Crew babies in the league right now. In the NFL quarterback, you know what I'm saying? So watch out for all the Added Crew baby. My son on the way too, man.
Come on now, that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah.
But y'all had to remix that thing with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Wayne, man.
What was it that made y'all put a young Wayne on this thing?
He was hot at the time, you know what I'm saying? Hey, even though I ain't that the first nigga I don't pay $10,000 and he was younger than me and I ain't like it home, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But that was my dog though, man. He ate that thing up too. So shout out to Lil Wayne, man, for real.
Exactly. I mean, we get in here, man, because for you, being an artist, seeing a young man that you knew from beforehand get up in this thing and go crazy, what was it like when you saw his transition?
Well, like I said, with Sean, I already knew it. It was, to me, it's like, well, what took you so long? You know what I'm saying? You should already, because he was already a celebrity in the city.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Everybody knew Sean, Lil Shout Sean. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They know Shouty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to me, I always knew. Now I didn't know J-Bo.
Yeah.
And hearing them together, I knew that it was gonna go. It was different. It was YoungBloodz was. They had the shit that Kilo and all them had, the club music, but it was gangster.
Come on now.
You see what I'm saying? So that was like a niche that they had. It was club. The hoes would dance to it, but it was hard.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you know, nigga, they couldn't lose. My thing was this right here.
What they do?
When I want to talk about Pimp C.
I'm here for it.
Okay. Now, when I would hear YoungBloodz, when I would hear y'all, first of all, you rap just like you talk.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And the music to me was not nowhere near the same for there to have been any issue.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't hear it because Sean Paul talked like Atlanta nigga, Decatur niggas.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Straight
It wasn't a Texas lingo, so I didn't understand where he got that from or why he felt the way that he did about the music, because the music wasn't nowhere near the same.
Right, I agree, man. And I look at it now, you know what I'm saying? Because that situation, man, it was crazy. My cousin Pretty Ken, actually, when we finished the first album, you know what I'm saying? I was probably about 17, 18, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't even know Pimp C living in Atlanta. He took me over there and let him hear the records, you know what I'm saying? He was like, boy, that boy coming through on speaker player, you know what I'm saying? I like, appreciate that, home, you know what I mean? Couple days later, I'm hearing whoop, 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 you know what I mean? Right. You know, we got that call, we went on, you know the story, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, bro, it sound like, I don't know how to sound like nobody but me, man. That just killed me. I don't even understand that like that, man. And especially for some grown folk to be out there talking about, you know what I'm saying? I sound like this and that. I'm born and raised right here, man. Like he said, I talk it like I walk it, man. I walk it like I talk it, man.
But I know that had to make you feel a certain kind of way because we all looked up to UGK, like, and we still do. You know, bro, you know, you see what I'm saying? That was one pocket full of stones. You know, we was all bumping that.
Exactly.
You understand? So it's like as a rapper, when you like an artist, same with me and 8Ball.
Yeah.
Remember I told you a story about 8Ball when they came and confronted me at the goddamn club down there at Jamaica in Houston.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like I didn't know whether to hug the nigga or to pull.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because when I look up and I see his 8Ball, I was a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for him to have a gripe with me,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I was kind of hurt at the same time because I grew up listening to him. And this ain't the way I wanted to meet 8Ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
when even though I wasn't around Sean at the particular time when I heard it, because I'm a fan of Pimp them.
Yeah.
But these my niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know this man ain't this is how this nigga talk. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard that right there, it kind of like it took me back for a minute. I just like, damn, I know Sean probably feel it because if Pimp don't know that this man
love him.
Yeah.
It's a long way.
Yeah.
That's all we
up.
bumped out there.
Straight up.
You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, just ask you about it so you can kind of clear it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
You know, like I say, man, it was real. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, I know how shit happen though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to get themselves together in their world first. I would like that myself. You know what I'm saying? Now my spirituality intact, man. Can't nothing say nothing. Can't nothing pass by me or affect me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm up, man.
I can dig that. One of my favorite YoungBloodz songs is one of my favorite songs of all time, that 85, man.
Yeah.
How the hell did that banger come about?
Boy, them boy, man, that boy Cuddy Cartel, he a mean one, man. Like
Yes,
I say,
sir.
rest in peace to Cuddy, man.
Yes, sir.
PA, man, the Dungeon Family PA, Reese and Mello and KP, they went in there and went crazy on that, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them boys. I just came to the studio one day and that thing rocking, man. I said, okay, I'm on that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that one. So that I got to give respect to them boy. PA, they hard. That boy KP DJing. That boy Reese, man. That boy is a crazy, Mello crazy.
Yeah.
Them boy rock star, man. And they were before their time with the Dungeon Family. A lot of folk don't even know them from the Dungeon Family. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to PA, man.
Exactly.
Behind, let me ask you something before.
Come on with it.
Because you're my guy. So I got to.
Come on with it,
I say this right here. Jeezy, what's that Jeezy? Let me take about a shower. Let me take me a shower.
Yeah.
That there.
Yeah.
And they calling me. To come back to the streets.
You feel me?
Pete.
And Tip's verse on Never Scared. Those three verses in Atlanta. When you be talking about verses behind,
now I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
I'll be hard pressed to find me one that was better than that. Give me one.
They was calling the man.
Give me one. Give me a verse that was better than Sean Party calling me to come back to the streets.
Hey, man. I think I'm running with the best on them.
You are. I mean, what was going through your mind on that one there, Sean? Well, I mean, God damn.
Let me tell you, man, I ain't gonna lie. That's at the time, man, where a lot of phone calls were coming for me, man. All these features, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like on 106 and Park at one time, I had 4 videos on there. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it was just the heat in the street was heating up, man. Them folk were calling, bro. You know me? They trying to go get in check. Them folk calling me to come up where?
Exactly.
For 20 east to come 20 where? I'm on the way.
Say it was necessary.
It was necessary.
Come on, man.
So, you know, that's all that was, man. I take the energy of what's going on in my life, man, and just spaz out, man, when I get in the booth. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with that. For real. I mean, the chemistry with Lil Jon as well, though, man. I mean, break that down.
Well, man, everything me and Lil Jon did, all the features from day one, I don't know, I'm going to take y'all back. I about 16, man. What that was total? What about me?
Yeah.
What about the first? That was my first song on the radio, the remix. Me and Lil Jon, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That went gold. That was my first gold plaque. You know what I mean? So then everything else started coming to play. But you know, everything me and Lil Jon did, I got plaques at home for. You know what I'm saying? They always hit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that formula, that format is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
When you think about that crunk music era, though, man, I mean, what was it like being in the midst of all of that going on? Because I mean, that Damn is one of the biggest songs to come out of the city.
Yeah, let me tell you, and we get mixed up in the crunk era, which we was a part of.
Yeah.
But we weren't crunk artists. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, we just happened to get that Lil Jon song be on some of his, because we had turned the album in, I really ain't hear no singles on there. And Lil Jon found out, I like, well, I need one of Lil Jon features. I know he'll go crazy.
Right.
So they opened it up for her to do about 2-3 more songs.
Exactly.
Boom, that single came. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Out of here.
I mean, when you talk about putting it down for the town at the same time, though, man, because I mean, when y'all stomping that shit outside of Abdullah the Butcher,
You feel me?
I grew up off of Barge Road, right around
right.
Stone Road.
Right.
Okay, so that meant something special to me when I seen that. What was it like, and why was it so important for y'all to make sure that y'all made sure that these Atlanta landmarks and stuff got some respect worldwide too?
Well, let's go back to doulas, man, because, you know, like I say, man, my whole family born on the west side, you know what I'm saying? Before I moved to the east side as a jit, you know what I mean? I went to school out there.
Okay.
But I went to school first in Ben Hill. I went to Florence Jackson.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? From Westwood Glen, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's before I moved to the east side.
Well, that just explains why he's so cold then. Because, see, I knew it wasn't no east side shit going on. That's that west side shit in him. You know, when you start off over there, he had a good upbringing.
Don't make me upload.
And then you ruined him.
Don't make me upload your mix CD.
You talk about my platinum whack ass
Let me tell you that. But yeah, you know, so Doula Butcher, you know what I'm saying?
Come on,
That right
man.
up the block,
The
you know what I mean?
Waynes, man.
Oh, man. Brave Wing and Right, man.
Exactly.
You feel me? Shout it just to get me right. Hey, gotta hit that doula, brain wheezing right.
Come on
now.
now.
I gotta smoke me something. For real.
That's for real right there, man.
Yeah, man, for real, that doula go crazy.
I mean, talk about Atlanta, though, at that time, though, man, because I don't think nothing in that era right there. I don't know if Atlanta was ever as hot as it was right then ever again. I think that was the peak where it just went crazy.
Yeah, I think so too, man.
It was.
And it's just crazy to be a part of looking back now. You know what I'm saying? When you in it, you ain't even taking it the same way. You know what I mean? But looking back at it now, man, it's amazing, man, that we did that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I don't think it'll never be done again nowhere in New York or California or here.
Dealing with the stardom and the fame and everything that came along with it, even though you was already popping as a regular guy out here in the streets, what did that industry do to amplify everything, and how did that affect your mind?
Them folks strange, man.
Yeah.
Them folks strange out here, man. That's why I be at the house, home. These folks strange. Can't nobody make me who I'm is, man. You know what I'm saying? And I found myself bucking and going against the grain every time just 'cause I want to let them folks know I know who I am. You ain't got to tell me nothing about me and try to, you know what I'm saying, juice me all up at this. I ain't with all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm calming folk, man. I'm the guy at the bar drinking the Bud Light, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when L.A. Reid was like, now go ahead and be a star, like, you done better now. I ain't with none of that funny business, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to come back home, you know what I'm saying? But that's where I been, man. I've been on my independent thing, you know what I'm saying? I just like to move like I like to move, you know what I'm saying? I don't like nobody to front me now. I don't like nobody to give me no advances, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to do everything myself, you know what I mean? Because I'll be working for these folks forever if I take their money, man.
Bun B just said that, remember?
Exactly.
Yes. Now, I see, like, me and you was at the club one night, and I had brought my little partner, you know what I'm saying? He in E5, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to King.
Yeah.
And he was like, he had done pushed me out the way. I need to holler at Sean Paul. I said,
right.
He said, he one of my brothers.
Right.
I was like, how you know he one of your brothers from where you crawling goddamn club?
Right.
He said, trust me, I know. And he came up and hollered at your shit. What is that like? What does that entail with the whole
I want to tell my good folks too, cause man, I can't stop talking about it these days, man, cause it's been so good to me. You know what I'm saying? It takes us back to pay homage to our ancestors. A lot of folks, we forget our ancestors. Everybody talking about Jesus and everything, yeah, but ain't nobody saying nothing offer their ancestors to pay homage to them, you know what I'm saying, or who we are, you know what I mean? So it's just back getting to your ancestors, breaking these Western chains, man, you know what I'm saying, and going back to your original you know what I mean? So I'm Elijah Alua Day, you know what I'm saying, which means, the king of dance, and God gave me this crown, you know what I'm saying? So, it's everything beautiful. It's for us, man.
Wow.
I'm with that. I'm with that. Coming from the east side and being able to see the world at the same time, man, what was that experience like when you hit the road and next thing you know, you all over the place?
Man, it was crazy, man, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm glad you had that question, cause I always think about it. I used to hit the road, man, my face just be against the glass just looking, man. I be quiet, bro. I like, God, for real, for me. You know what I'm saying? I, like, way from over here, for me, man.
Come on.
You know what I mean? And I don't tell my story, but God know my story, you know what I'm saying? And I used to hate to have to come back and tell my folks about it, because it's like, man, if I'm listening to somebody explain this shit, it's like, man, these niggas exaggerate. Right. So I just started taking my niggas with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, y'all got to see this shit for y'allself, man. So, I was just blessed to take some of my East Side partners that never got a chance to be on no records or put out no music. Take them with me, man, you know what I'm saying?
What was some of your favorite places that you showed up at?
Man, I love Germany, you know what I'm saying? I love Italy, you know what I'm saying? That Europe, I love Europe, man. Europe go crazy.
What the hell is it about overseas in Europe that made it go crazy though?
Man, them girls, you know what I'm saying? They know what they do. You know what I'm saying? And they drink a lot of drinks and smoke a lot of square. My kind of folk. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
you know what I'm saying? You pull up on something, they got that square, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on down.
Now, I want to check this nigga, and I'm because I got him here.
Now, come on with it, because I'm always ready.
I mean, he not gonna straight up answer it, but he gonna let you really know. Anytime we talking, he always tell me, everybody, Andre 3000 is the greatest to ever do it. Andre 3000 did. Can't nobody beat Andre 3000. Right. Andre 3000, he was Jesus. And I always say, what about CeeLo? I say,
I don't never be leaving. First of all,
I said, let me tell you something. Big Boy, we can always say if.
Right.
If Big Boy, he did music by himself and was successful. CeeLo did music by himself and was successful.
Right.
Andre 3000 ain't never did that without Big Boy. So to say that he would be the best to ever do it, show me. We can always say, well, Lynn Byers would have been the best basketball player. Would have. Nah, Zion Williams would have, but he hurt every goddamn year. You see what I'm saying? I don't go by ifs. My thing is this right here. You cannot say Outkast without including Big Boy. When I hear people always saying, well, Dre 2000, Dre. I'm like, y'all like Big ain't shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of us listen to, when I first started listening to Outkast, Big is what brought me in. The flip-flops, the country, y'all all had the same little swag. That's what brought me in.
I agree.
Now, Dre grew on me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Right. But I just want to know how you feel, about Dungeon Family as a whole unit. I think that y'all whole unit is the greatest movement ever. The Dungeon Family. Right. I wanted to be in the Dungeon Family.
Right.
I had problems with everybody because I went in the Right. You know what I'm saying?
Not like PK, ain't it?
Yeah. PK was crazy. Yeah, but speak to me about the Dungeon Family itself, the movement of that, and CeeLo and Big Boy. Do you feel like they were all time great also.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I grew up with CeeLo. You know what I mean? Like CeeLo, he like a cousin to me. You know what I'm saying? Him and Pretty Ken, they like this. You know what I'm saying? And him and Pretty used to have a little rap group. You know what I'm saying? Together. So I grew up with CeeLo. CeeLo used to come to the east side, him and Pretty, and go get on the bus and go beat up some niggas from like they went to school out there. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I talked to CeeLo recently, man. You know what I mean? We about to do a couple little things too.
That's gonna be hard.
Yeah, man. So we finna get back to it. I said, hey, cuz, we need to do one for them old time when y'all used to pull up back there and jump on them niggas and get on the school bus and shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. But I also got some new shit I want to talk to y'all good folks
We
about,
hear
man.
about it.
All right, my son, first of all, I'm gonna go with my son because he the colder nigga out here. You know what I'm saying? And I say this not because he my son.
Yeah.
I really was scared to listen to his shit because he was my son. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want the nigga be wagging none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And his name
Like
Sean
him.
Paul. You feel me? Hey, what? They gonna have a group together and shit. Nah, but you know, he's Sean Paul Jr., you know what I'm saying? So he carrying the name. Man, I was out there with my mama pad, man. I rode my motorcycle from here to Colorado to go spray her ashes in the mountains, you know what I'm saying? So my son sent me, so I like, who that, man? You know what I mean? He like, that me. I like, hold on, we ain't never talked about you rapping and then, so I ain't never heard nothing like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I part that thing in, I swear for God, man. I kept that thing in on repeat. It got me all the way from Atlanta, Colorado, and back, man. That's my favorite rapper. He my favorite rapper, man.
Now, if you had to describe, without us hearing it, if you had to do a synopsis on his music and tell us about it and tell the world about it, what would you categorize it as? What
Man, right now.
And what's his name is?
Man, his name he go by Baghdad 10K, man. I said, why, son? He said, because you know I'm going to keep that bag, and you know what I'm saying, if something happen, man, you know them troops coming like the Taliban. So you know what I'm saying? I said, I hear you, kid. I hear you, kid. I hear you. All right. So somebody said last night when they listened to him, and he really hit it on the dot, man. He got a piece of, I mean, just explain him. You know what I'm saying? You'll hear a little, not that he copying or no shit like that. He original. I hear a Rich Homie Quan.
Okay.
I hear a Baby, and I hear Sean Paul all mixed together with his own thing.
With his own thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He crazy, man. He go crazy. And I ain't bullshitting. He my favorite artist right now, man. I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying?
Have y'all done any songs together, you and him?
Man, you know, I'm waiting for that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just want him to do his own thing for a minute.
Right.
But like Father Like Son coming real soon.
But I mean, you got some big ass shoes to fill out here, though, man. So how he feel about that?
He so don't worry about that. That's why he do go his way that he go. You know what I mean? Because he don't want to have to be compared to this one, or even get my wave and like it carried him. You know what I'm saying? He a fighter. He like to go through the path least traveled. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you said you had to spread mama's ashes out there in Colorado, man. What was that like for you when she passed, and then doing that out there in Colorado?
You know, it tore me down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I ain't think about. Now it came back together. I was like, man, what led me to E5? You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody recruit. They don't recruit you. You know what I'm saying? I went out there and they got led all the way to Palmetto. I don't know how I got out there. And they the most beautiful people in my godparents, the most beautiful people in the world. Yeah. So now my mama parent. I'm like, I don't even know how to deal, but I'm ready to got that OD riding in my
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know,
like,
right.
Fuck the world, bro.
I know,
You feel me?
right.
But I like, hold on. Damn, this what led me up. The E5 did what it was preparing me for. Yeah. Because we pay homage to our ancestors. Man. Yeah. They watch over us. They guide and lead us. They give us knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Man,
exactly.
You know I said, damn, boy, pick your ass up, boy. What you doing? We gonna show respect because she gonna watch me. Who else but her?
Exactly.
To watch over me and got everything rocking for me now.
Come on now.
Do you find yourself, Sean, like when you dealing with your kids now, that a lot of the stuff that your mother passed down that you didn't know that she passed down to you now, do you see it as you giving the same game to the kids?
Bro. I see it, bro. I actually, man, because I used to tell the story about my mama. See, we ain't never went to like church like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't never learned the Bible. My mama knew the Bible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no car in there, so we couldn't go to church. You know what I'm saying? So she never preached to us like that or have us sit down and do all that. That was her. Yeah. She always used to tell, boy, God got you. He got you covered. Mama used to talk to us all night about God. You know what I mean? Something told me, man, let me go find. I remember I had all these books, man. Let me go find them. I started calling my sister. I said, man, you seen Mama Bibles? You know what I'm saying? She like, I got them all over here, man. I went and got them, man. She got so many notes and tabs and everything of her struggle that she went through every night, asking God to help her through for her kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, bro, it's so many highlighted verses, and I said, damn, mama was going through it, and she was asking that man to keep her up for us, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
My God.
You feel me?
Right.
It was crazy, man.
Being in this music industry, though, man, you dealing with the world on a whole nother level. How the hell did you keep your sanity in the rap game?
I almost lost my sanity. That's why I'm here right now. Shit, I done lost it already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now I'm back up, man, doing my thing, because that shit is weird to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Having the goddamn, man, I had 1,000 pair of fucking FO1s when they got one little crease in them. You know what I'm saying? Because goddamn, I'm out here in the public. You know what I'm saying? I'm going crazy. This shit drive me crazy. I got $400,000 worth of jewelry in the house. I ain't with no mail. Buying cars now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, whoa, home. You know what I'm saying? This shit get into your mind where you don't even notice what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because if you did anything different, hold on, what you looking like? God damn, that's your ball. That's why I do this shit for real.
Exactly.
That's why I lock my hair up on. I barely comb this shit and none of that shit. I'm for real with it, man. I don't let none of that shit tell me about me or make me uncomfortable.
Come on.
We got to find ourselves, young men and women, you know what I'm saying, to be, you know what I'm saying, strong black folks, and we don't get caught up in all that, man. What's on the inside is everything.
Absolutely.
Exactly. At what point in your career did you feel like, okay, this shit is getting overwhelming, and then you said, you know what, it's time for me to take a break in this thing?
And I don't never take breaks.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I just don't do what they want me to do. You feel what I'm saying? I go drive me a motorcycle across country with some dirty boots on and kick it. You know what I mean? You feel me?
I'm with you.
You know what I mean? And have a party for 3 days.
Yeah.
Cause our folk ain't looking at no clean shoes. You got on clean shoes, you ain't rode that motorcycle.
Come on.
You feel
Come
me?
on.
You know what I'm saying? The dirty nigga get the most love. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But you know, I just try to break what's going on with all these folks.
I hate to say it, but I had a hard time riding the bike growing up, so I know damn well I would go down the motorcycle.
You were a great tap dancer. That's all
I don't tap dance for nobody. For nobody.
There you go. And look here, man. So I've been all independent now, man. Everybody who been looking for me, man. I changed my brand, my whole brand, Sean P. East. You know what I'm saying? I'm going by Sean P. East. Me and my brother Crucifix, man. I'm talking about a hell of a goddamn artist, man. I've been knowing about 20 years. Me and him, we got a 40 city tour right now, you know what I'm saying? Our own bookings, you know what I'm saying? Our own venues, you know what I'm saying? We got no promoters there, you know what I mean? We do this thing, man. Our own buses and everything. So I've been on the circuit rocking like that, getting all of it, you know what I'm saying? And learning something new, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
So, man, March 29th to June, y'all look for us, man. It's called the Scars and Stripe Tour.
How did you and J-Bo hook up, man? For people that don't know the story about you and J-Bo.
Well, J-Bo, right out Redan, we was on Redan at this time, you know what I'm saying? I was right behind Kroger right there in Quail Ridge. J-Bo used to, well, we went to Miller Grove together. You know what I'm saying? We went to Miller Grove together. I ain't go to Redan, but J-Bo did, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we went to Miller Grove, and J-Bo was rapping with another dude called Lil Jon, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they sound like Bone back in the day, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But J-Bo was my partner. We linked up, man. I was like, hey, bro, shit, you might well fuck with me, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my cousin and them, you know what I mean? You know, Dungeon family and all these folks, you know what I mean? And we just started rocking, man. He got kicked out of that house, fucking with me at my house. You know what I'm saying? my mama let her just rock out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That nigga stayed over goddamn a day too late, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? He must come get your shit too then, you know what I'm saying? You grown. You know what I'm saying? You grown now. But that's how we hooked up, man. That's my brother. I love him. You know what I'm saying? We still rocking too. A lot of folk don't know. They think we all split up and tripping with each other and shit. Man, that's my dog, man.
Yeah, you just don't got older. I be going through the same thing with Nino. People be like, man, y'all don't fuck with each other. I be like, nah, bro, we do. We went 25 years together every damn day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got grown now. Shit, I don't have to holler at him for 6 months, and it's just like we talked every goddamn day.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
same
you know,
thing.
so.
But yeah, man, Sean P. East, man, and I'm about to drop some of that new, man. You know what I mean? So everybody, y'all go check out all my little social media giants, man. Y'all see what I'm doing, man. You
Exactly. The Addict Crew, though, man. Break down that team to me, man.
The Addict Crew foolish. You got Big Floater, you know what I mean? You got Jim Crow, Polo the Don, Mr. Mo, and Cuddy Cartel. Of course, the YoungBloodz. You got Shawty Put. You got Ben Hill Ball. You know what I'm saying? Who else over there? Freaky T. I'm missing a lot of folk, you know what I'm saying, man? 50 niggas, man, for real, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing, cause half of Addict Crew, Dungeon family, they rap partners. Like they got a rap group, you know what I'm saying? So the ones, the Dungeon family, the other had the hard heads over here, you know what I'm saying? So we got Ball and you got what's my partner, man? 5 Do 4 Trey, man. Backbone.
Yeah.
They call Lost Cause Slick Partners.
Yeah.
So they got a group called Slick Partners together. Ball is Addict Crew.
Yeah.
Partner is Dungeon family.
Crazy.
So Mark Twain, I produced Added Crew.
Yeah.
His cousin, Cujo Good, the first cousin. You know what I'm saying? So you know it floated. Floaty is first cousin with CeeLo. He Added Crew, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we rock it, man.
Keeping it in the family though, man. What is that like being able to see all of that kind of success being spread out across blood?
Yeah, man, cause it's beautiful, man, cause that's where the energy of the music came from. Man, we all used to go in there together. So every album that YoungBloodz had, it's a mix of our homeboys.
Yeah.
Living in one house together, man, and just rocking out, having fun. You know what I'm saying? We'd go to the club, cause we broke a hell back then. You know what I'm saying? We used to go to the club just to fight security, goddamn. You know what I mean? And all the bitches, they buy all our drink, goddamn. So you know what I'm saying? We had a good time. They were like, how do you nigga, goddamn? This nigga cold, you know what I'm saying? So all the niggas who had the bad, they were like, shit, let me goddamn get cool. Goddamn, y'all nigga. You know how that shit goes. Yeah. But you know, we know what you did last summer, nigga. You feel me? Straight up.
No, I'm with you 1,000% on that, man. And I mean, so now on another note of things, though, being in a group, you know, we got the Migos. They just recently broke up. They lost, you know, Takeoff to murder out here in these streets, man. I mean, how do you feel about the state of hip hop right now? What's going on out here?
It's dangerous, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these folks, they actually, they want to be that person, right? So they living it out. So they writing the raps, and after they write the rap, they got to go do that.
Yeah.
They making they sell these people. I'm not saying the groups that we just talked about. I'm just saying what I've been, you know, observing and watching, man. It's crazy, man, because like I said, folk come from our era, and people who really come from that, they wish they could switch places with us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit ain't cool. This is a business, brother. You know what I'm saying? Now you still want to be in the streets and wild out. That's what the streets for.
Yeah.
This is the music business. This is the industry. So anytime you're doing business, man, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna eat, man, if you're doing business? How anybody gonna want to cut that check to you? Because they gonna see you. They like, shit, I don't know, huh? I ain't gonna take that gamble. You know what I mean? I already see where they going.
Yeah.
But then again, that other side, they putting money into it for our folk to be at each other head like that. So you know,
I feel that way too. That's some slick shit you just said, because I feel like that it's coming down. It's coming from the top also.
Oh yeah.
I believe that these labels been pitting artists against each other. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story.
Bring in good sales.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But we gotta be wise, you know what I'm saying? Our young black men gotta be wiser than that, man. Don't let them folk do her like that. Stop accepting their money too. Fuck them.
Yeah. What was it like for y'all out here on the road, though, man? How the hell did you and J-Bo maintain y'all safety out here in these streets?
Shit, we about 30 niggas on the butt first. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we always had a good time, man. You know, even some of our hardest songs, it wasn't about just fucking a nigga up. It was really part of good times.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We like, shit, don't fuck with us, we won't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit.
Come on now.
We were having a good time. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we were 30 niggas deep too and having a good time. And all the bitches had fun and all the niggas had fun because we bitches there. So shit, we ain't really had too many fights.
Come on, man. What advice do you got for the next generation coming out? What is you telling your son then? Because when your son get ready to blow up out here in these streets, what are you saying? Hey, man, you need to look out for this, this, and that.
Yeah. So, man, all I could do is know I did my best, you know what I'm saying, and raising them. And, and he conducts himself as such. Yeah. But he is an individual in this generation. He's 23, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that I don't understand or would do different, you know what I mean? But I got to understand his world too. Yeah. Now he's a straight up kid. He do his thing. You know what I mean. But at the same time, I told him, son, anything you do, long as you can goddamn stand up and be comfortable with it, knowing the consequences or not, whatever you cool with. Yeah. I got to be cool with. You know what I'm saying. Not that I agree with everything. Yeah. But you your own man, and I can't tell you how to feel like me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just know that you know what I'm saying. You got some values, morals, man. That's all I care about, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that you weren't raised like nothing else. Exactly. But to be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying?
Break down maintaining your dignity, values, and morals and stuff in this industry when things can get kind of crazy out here.
It can. So you got to go back and look in that mirror. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't comfortable, if you can't look in that mirror and know that man in the mirror and that man in the mirror know you. Yeah. Something ain't right, huh? I go home, I look at that mirror, I know that nigga home.
Exactly.
Me and him do like this, but you know what I'm saying? We be like, we straight, you know what I'm saying? So everybody can't look in that mirror because they portraying something that they ain't, you know what I mean? Or they doing too much. You know what I'm saying? They scared looking at that mirror. That's why they up all night.
Yeah.
They got them rocking. She'll stay on the party dead. They looking for another one, nigga.
Come on.
They can't face reality right now.
Oh my God, man. I mean, what were your thoughts when you was in the industry doing your thing? Did you was you able to look your black ass in the mirror?
I mean, I'm a good looking.
Matter of fact, you broke every mirror that you saw because you hated your damn
I'm
self.
easy to look at.
I hate looking at you when I come into the damn
I'm telling you what
podcast.
the women are telling me.
The women ain't saying that
me
at all.
I'm easy
I
to
get
look
DMs
at.
all the time saying, why is he sitting in the middle of the damn screen?
I don't know why you trying to slight me.
Nah, I ain't slighting you, partner.
I heard about them East Side niggas. They say they can they can scratch and sniff up through the screen and smell their cologne, man. You know what I'm saying? They smell their cologne through that screen, man.
Through that damn TV screen.
He just mad because we were players on the East Side.
What?
We used to come on there and fuck all that y'all hoes.
Steal all their cars. Steal all their cars when they came to East Side.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
When I used to come through the East Side,
You ain't never
the
called.
Columbias
We
and
never
all
called
that.
you.
Here I come.
We never
Here I
called
come.
Say beating
The
out the
babies hot niggas in this bitch
Beating
again.
down the
He's
block.
Come on.
just on the door like this.
Nah, EJ no damn well is the damn
There's no
truth.
damn way you went on the East Side doing none of that.
Right. Well, you can wait on folk here, Glenwood,
Come on, man.
with all them pretty cars.
But no, I'm gonna tell you though, be how that even back, like when we started, before them in the early '90s, and I was out here with Scarface them and a lot of the before the crunk era. And even with them, it wasn't no lot of, we all got love. We have never been in a fight. Now, I don't have to,
Right.
hit a nigga across the head or something. He got drunk at the club.
Right.
And, came in disrespecting the hoes or something. You know what I'm saying? And we have to just check him and put him on the door. But as far as just beefing with niggas, we never had that because it was just like a love out here that people came to, when they came to see you perform, have a good time and take their, and there might be some shit in the parking lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A couple of fights here or there, but as far as just niggas was at me, hey man, when I kicked them niggas up at I never had that issue out here.
Yeah.
They never really had that issue out here because that shit didn't start till the gangs infiltrated.
There you
rap.
go. There you go.
That's what started that.
There you go.
Most of these rappers are gang members.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you got a Blood, that's with Atlantic, and a Crip, that's with Universal. Now the labels are pushing for that shit to be. You have that type of shit going on.
I mean, you in here representing Barney gang right now with all that purple on.
Oh, he throwing it up.
Yeah, all that Barney.
Every time, see what I'm saying? Every time.
I had to get him, Sean.
Every time.
No, I had to get him. But I feel you.
But seriously though, we never really had those type of issues where you fear for your life. Nigga, we used to go in the front door at clubs.
Right,
you know what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
Like you say that we deep.
Yeah.
But we still go but at the same time, this man here, we can pull up, me and Sean can pull up at shit and two or three of us with our old lady.
True
and
story.
ain't gonna have no problem with no.
True story. Been out there. We done did this. Facts.
But see, that's another thing too with the time in Atlanta when y'all music was going crazy. Everybody was outside during that time too. It was more folks outside than I think even right now, man. I mean, at what point do you feel like it changed to where folks just say, you know what, the party's over? It was a party time, and that's what made Atlanta being able to party.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What do you think stopped the party, man?
I don't know.
The gangs.
There you go. I agree with that.
The gang, Atlanta, we didn't grow up on gangs. I tell niggas, Atlanta ain't no damn gang city. We had down by law.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had the stray cats. You know what I'm saying? But it was still mostly
the Miami boy came through.
It was mostly just family. Like so, if us niggas from Decatur, we went out to Char Disco or we went to Libra, we went somewhere, we might fight in the hood, street to street, but once we got out, we all, like he said, we getting back on 20 East and we coming home.
Yeah.
That was the gang, that a family. You know what I'm saying?
And also, you kind of see it with the Dungeon family and the Addict crew. As you said, a lot of folks was flat out cousins and family members. So who gonna kill somebody?
Right.
When we all damn near family. You gonna call somebody cousin and get that thing squared away.
And we all knew each other.
Exactly.
If I saw Sean them somewhere, I don't care if we was out of the club out in Shamley done with it.
Right.
I'm gonna know out of them 30 niggas, I'm gonna know 10, 15 of
true
them
story.
niggas.
Come on.
And so we gonna get deeper and we gonna get deeper. And while we're out in that setting, we gonna take care of each other.
That's it.
I don't care if we just got got to argue a week before that.
Come on.
We gonna take care of each other while we all out there, and we gonna come back 10 cards deep, and then we'll start back talking shit.
They gonna fall on Voltron out there.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Answer me this though, Sean. In the game, what was your favorite time though, man? Did you enjoy yourself while y'all were doing that music?
Man, I enjoyed myself, bro. That's the highlight of my life, man, back in them days, man. Like having a good ass time. I remember the studio sessions, man. We the one who made Patwork move across the street to the building. Shit, we around there, got all the boy in that motherfucker. We knocking holes in the wall, nigga. We got rustling.
Kurt told me that too.
We smoking, we ain't recording shit, goddamn. We don't use all the time, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Kurt told me that too.
We partying, goddamn.
What up, though?
Shit, we half of a damn homeless nigga did the house. We inviting everybody up there, nigga. Come on through, nigga. We kicking tonight, nigga. J-Boy and them gonna be on the sticks over there. Y'all can bet with them, nigga. We gonna be over here smoking, kicking.
Come on.
Oh, shit, I didn't say this the crib.
Boy, ate the budget up, home. I hear you talking about. Ate the budget up, home. Straight up. Good time, though.
When you started getting them gold and platinum plaques, though, man, and it was real to you, though, at what point did you feel like, okay, I'm really a rapper now?
Man, I still don't feel it, man. I still don't feel I'm a rapper, man. I'm just the best shoot the shitter. I shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? There's some cold rappers out here.
Okay.
I just shoot the shit, man. You know what I mean?
Come
you know
on.
what I mean?
You just being humble, man.
That's my art. I just shoot the shit and kick this shit like a player. You know what I'm
Them
saying?
nigga be goddamn. You don't see them in show at concerts. I told you when I look up on that wall and I be like, they be like, you going after YoungBloodz? I said, no hell I ain't. I caught promoting everything. Nigga, I don't stop shows. I be like, look here, come in them holler.
I just kick the shit out of me around, man. These brothers before my time bled me with the East Side lingo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I just kick this shit, man.
Come on.
You feel me? I kick this shit with my gun, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Same shit, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so now with that being said, is there anything else that you need your fans to know in this thing, Sean?
Man, I just want everybody to know, man, that this is what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Sean P. East, man. Make sure y'all come follow me, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks don't know what the hell going on with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still rocking, man, and loving these children, man. For real, these kids done grow me up. I got 4 grandkids, got 1 on the way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just loving and living life, man. You know what I'm saying? That break I needed for a minute to get my mind, my body and soul together too, and you know, my spirituality and everything. Now they can't stop this thing, man.
I saw in that documentary though too, Sean, where you were like, I was on a damn road and I kept on coming home and them kids was getting bigger and bigger, man. What was that like when you thinking, okay, I'm out here living my goddamn dream, but these kids, I ain't there because I'm out here getting their money.
Right. And the thing is, like I say, you don't even realize what's going on because they grew up with you in that era, you know what I'm saying? They know I got to work, you know what I'm saying? They know I'm moving around. Man, but I'm out there, I'm missing goddamn Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, I fucked up and started living different lives, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? They ain't there what I was about, you know what I'm saying? I respect my women, you know what I mean? But when I come back home, man, you like, God damn, I don't even know my baby mom. I mean, my little baby, goddamn, favorite color or none of that shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that my dog. We be like that, huh?
Right.
But now school time come out, like, damn, just little shit, like, damn, I don't even know what her favorite color is. Nigga, that's my baby, you know what I'm saying? Let me, goddamn, God, get me right where I can sit back. And enjoy this shit and raise my kid, man. And God did that for me. You know?
There's nothing better than watching kids grow and then see a little bit of yourself in them. You got daughters, be you know what I'm saying? And when you see that certain smile or that look or some shit, I used to tell my son all the time, he be like, how you know I was lying? I'm like, nigga, cause I used to do the same goddamn thing.
Oh, you hear me?
Nigga, when we go to Twitch right here, you lying, motherfucker.
You feel me, home? Look here, home. I tell my kid that all the time. I just tell Junior, I like, son, let me tell you something, man. You ain't had me, home. I had you, but you know, I got it, son. You my dude, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna shit on your name, but you know, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see everything. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's my job, man. You know, man, it's hard to come to dad and mama sometimes with the truth. So we gotta make sure that we don't be on them in such a way where they would never come tell you the truth. They always lie to you because they know we're gonna get on them. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta build a relationship with them, but we must stay their parent, not just their friend, or not be their friend. But you gotta find that balance, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's good advice.
2020 hindsight, what would you tell a young Sean Paul before he got into the game, man?
Man, we knew you were gonna be stupid. You feel? Straight up. But nah, for real, man. The young Sean Paul, man, I just want to let that nigga know, man, he raised a cold, older man. You know what I'm saying?
And we blessed to be able to get to this age. You know what I mean? The people, man, I thought the other day, be high swell. I know more people dead than alive.
You feel me?
Damn.
I mean, I thought about that. I said, God damn. And I'm talking about, I ain't just talking about my personal friends in the streets. I'm talking about artists too.
Right.
Yeah.
Think about all the artists that have passed, man.
Right, man.
You know what I'm saying? So when we talked about, you know, these young artists like Takeoff and them, and they getting killed, and what hurt so bad is that, what would they have been when they got me and Sean age?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? What kind of man would that? Because me and him ain't doing what we were doing at 19 and 20 years old.
Come on now.
You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people weren't blessed to get to E5, to get to salute the ancestors.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm blessed to be here because I was a knucklehead.
Yeah.
So I tell motherfuckers all the time, nigga be like, man, you ain't hard. I listen to your old stuff. I said, nigga, you listened to something for 30 years ago.
Exactly.
I'm not out here selling dope on them goddamn phone.
Come on.
I ain't out here sticking nobody up.
Right.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to be 50 years old.
right,
bro.
And nigga got 10 toes and 10 fingers.
You hear me,
Come
man?
on now.
And man, I'm talking about next month, I'd be 44. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And man, let me tell you, man, I just tell these folks, man, you gotta understand the spirit of death is working, and it's not a bad thing. That's just what it is. Everybody has to die. We know this, right?
Yeah.
And these folks don't find their purpose in life. They just in the way, and they're gonna be gone first. You know what I mean? Immaturely. So I advise folks to learn their lesson here, they path here, and what their purpose is, because the earth is overpopulated. In order for the earth to survive, people got to go. So don't be the one to go in prematurely.
Right.
How the hell did you find your path?
Man, E5.
Yeah.
E5, truly, man. I've been searching for my path. Thought I knew it as a young man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it wasn't over for me. They had a better plan for my ancestors, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wish I could truly tell you this one or two things, man,
Yeah.
but it was more than that, you know what I'm saying? And my ancestors led me to where I'm at right now with E5, man. I'm feeling the best I ever feel. I've been E5 6 years now, you know what I'm saying? And everything is blessed, man.
Being able to walk away from that industry and just live your life.
Yeah.
I mean, when I talked to Cool Joe about it, he said that I felt like a soldier coming home from
Right.
war in this thing,
Right, man.
How was that transition back to civilian life for you?
Yeah, well, you know, luckily, it's powerful. It's powerful, really.
Yeah.
It really is powerful, man. To be able to, because most folks can't leave these labels and still have their own fan base. They fan base that this label built for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So man, we shook hands. We like, okay, we can both walk our way.
Yeah.
For real, nigga. Thought me and the black were finna come out of that bitch and zap our ass. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Come on.
But nah, man, we parted ways. We never been dropped. We never been none of that. You know what I'm saying? Held or none of that. So man, I was blessed to have my fan base through that system that they built for me that I knew nothing about. And now I'm all independent, man, serving all to my goddamn fans.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on. And then I always got to ask this, when the money came in from being a hood guy to being a famous artist with the bread, how was that transition too when you can buy what you want now?
It was dangerous. I bought everything I goddamn want.
That nigga had a goddamn 20, and I was over there, I was house in 2019. That nigga had a 2020 Jaguar sitting out there, flat tire and everything, man.
Hey, I went crazy. Hey man, one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna spin that shit. Spin that shit. Nigga, spin that shit. Cause one thing about it, man, we believe, man. You know, if it's only two things that's promised that you can't change. That's the day you're born, the day you're gonna die. Anything in between, you can't change with prayer, ritual, and ashe, man. You know what I'm saying? An offering. You know what I mean? And we believe that during in this on what we call the marketplace, that we're supposed to enjoy our time here in this human experience and have everything you want.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Have a good time.
I'm with you 1,000%.
Spend that shit.
Come on
Spend
now.
that shit, but take care of what you need to take care of. Your responsibility. Like my kids, man, they all straight, man. I'm straight.
Yeah.
I'm learning more business every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm always a student of life. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Lastly, how can these folks contact you?
Right.
And one last thing for the fans too.
Man, Sean P. East all across the board. SeanPE.com, my website. Sean P. East on all social media. You know what I mean? Corner Store Entertainment, which is my booking and management. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how to find me, man. We've been out here a minute. And to the fans, man, God bless y'all. I appreciate y'all still rocking with me. And y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
What you got to say to your people, Wick?
Galaxy, how many
Okay,
times?
Jupiter. I ain't got time for this shit today. Milky Way.
Young Jupe.
You see what I'm saying? Young Jupe in this thing.
I ain't got nothing to say, B. I'm good to go.
At the Real Ghetto Mafia, at BHATL, man. Sean P. East. Holla at y'all in a minute, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
go.